Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this error code that is INST-18-4103. So to fix it, the first step is to run EAAppinstaller as an administrator. So when you try to install EAapp, you can just run EAAppinstaller. So you can go to the download location and then make a right click on EAAppinstaller and then click on run as administrator. And then you can click on yes to allow and then you can check. Still not working. The next step is to end all EA services and EA files in Task Manager. So if you see any process or services running in Task Manager, so make a right click on the start menu, go to Task Manager, and if you find anything that says EA app or anything, make a right click on end task and find if you have any other. Let me close it. Yeah, if you find any other EA services running, like sometimes if you have like EA background services running, you can make a right click on EA background services, close it, and then you can run EAppinstaller as an administrator. Do the same thing, make a right click on run as administrator and then try to install it. Now still not working. The next step is to uncheck create desktop shortcut. So when you install it, make a right click, run as administrator, click on yes to allow. In my case it is already installed, so let me show you. So you will see this screen, let's go, but you click on customize setup and then uncheck the box which says create a desktop shortcut, and then you can click on let's go and let the installation complete, and then you can check. Still not working. The next step is to install Visual C++ file, restart your PC and then try to install it. So for this you can copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website you will see Visual C++ file. So scroll down, download this x86 and x64, both the files. So click on it. Now run this exe file. Download this x64 file as well. Now once done, run both the file, that is x86 and x64. So if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install, click on yes to allow. Download this x86 file as well. Again, if you see repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install and let the installation complete. Make sure both the files are installed. Once installed, restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart you can launch the game and you can try to install the EA app and then check. Still not working. The next step is to uninstall Visual C++ file. Now for this you can type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel, click on uninstall a program. Over here you can find Microsoft Visual C++ file, and you can just make a right click, uninstall it, uninstall all Microsoft Visual C++ file, and then you can again go to the same website and then install x86 and x64, install both the files and then again restart your computer and then you can check. Still not working. The next step is to enable .NET framework. Now for this you can type in turn Windows feature on or off over here, and then click on turn Windows feature on or off. Over here make sure .NET framework 3.5 and .NET framework 4.8 both are checked over here, and then you can click on OK, and if not installed, install it, and then once installation is complete you have to restart your computer, and after the system restart you can check. Still not working. In that case, now go to this location, that is, so open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive. Now open ProgramData. If you don't see ProgramData over here at the top, click on View, select Show, put a check on Hidden Items, open ProgramData, and then open Microsoft Windows Start, Microsoft Windows Start menu, right? Yes, Start menu, and then open Programs. Now over here create a folder named EA. So if you don't have EA folder over here, you can make a right click, you can just select new, click on folder, and you can name it, click on continue, and you can name it as EA. In my case, I already have this folder created. So if you don't have it, you can create a new EA folder, and once you create a EA folder, right click on it and then go to properties, go to security tab, and then once you go to the security tab, you have to edit, add type everyone, edit, add type everyone over here, click on check names, click on OK, and then now click on full control over here, select full control and then hit apply, click on OK, OK, and then you can try to install EAapp and then check. Next step is to try downloading EAAppinstaller through different browser. So if you're using Chrome to install it, you can open this website if you're using Chrome, then you can use Microsoft Edge, you can use Firefox. If you're using Edge, you can use Chrome or Firefox. Try to switch the browser and then try to install it. Next step is to disable all your virtual network adapters. So if you're using any kind of virtual network adapter like Hyper-T, Tap Windows, VMware, VPN, if you're using VPN, you can disable a VPN and then you can check. Now the next step is to use VPN. For many users, turning off VPN has worked. For many players, using the VPN has worked. So you can try both on and off for VPN and then check. You can even switch to different networks. So if you have any other network available over here, if you have any other network, you can switch to different network and then you can check. Now you can even use your mobile hotspot. So you can turn on the data on your phone, turn on the hotspot on your phone, and then you can find your phone network over here. So you might see your phone network and then you can connect to your phone network and then you can check. Also make sure date, time zone and region is correct on your computer. So at the bottom right here you can see the date and time. Make a right click on date and time and then go to here. You can see set time zone automatically. If this is off, turn it on. Also, if set time automatically, if this is off, turn it on. Click on sync now. Sync now is important, so click on sync now. And if you receive any kind of error, in my case, yeah, connected. So if you receive any errors in red color, click on sync now multiple times. So you might receive error over here. Yeah, so sync now is done, and then go to time and language and then go to region over here, language and region, and select your country. Make sure that the right country is selected. Now the next step is to run this command. These commands are provided in the video description. Type in cmd in Windows search box, make a right click on command prompt app, and then make sure that you open command prompt as an administrator. Click on yes to allow, and then copy all these commands one by one. So copy this command, paste it over here, hit the enter key, run all these commands. So once done, now restart your computer. So I'm still connected, so don't worry, nothing will happen to your connection. Just restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can check. Still not working. Install .NET Framework 4.8.1. So you can, if not installed, you can install it. You can just go to this Microsoft website, and over here you will see here you can see the for download type. Here you can see download .NET Framework 4.8, not the developer type, sorry, runtime. It should download automatically, and once the download is complete, let me open the website once again. it should install automatically as soon as you open this website. Let me try it once again. Yeah, so this is the right one. Download web installer. Yeah, this is the right one. Web installer. So you can click on this runtime, and once the download is complete, you can run this exe file, and then in my case it is already installed. Here you can see is already installed on this computer. So in my case it is already installed, but if you see the continue option, you can just install it and then restart your computer and then check. Next step is to delete origin folder from this location. So you can open File Explorer, go to this PC, C drive, program data, and if you find origin folder somewhere, you can just make a right click, you can delete it. If you want to create a backup, you can just copy it, maybe paste to the desktop. Once you have a backup, you can just make a right click and delete this folder, and once this is deleted, now you can check. This has also worked for if you want to create a backup, you can create a backup, copy and paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup, then you can delete it. If you face any problem, you can put the folder back. Next step is to rename EA desktop app and electronic arts in C program data. Okay, and rename this in this location. So let's go to C program data. So C this program data, and then find electronic arts folder, EA desktop and electronic arts folder. Okay, so EA desktop, here you can see, make a right click, you can rename it if you find it. If you don't find this folder, you can skip this step. If you find it, you can just rename it. In my case it is open, so let me close it. Just ignore this. Okay. So rename this file folder. Okay, I have to end it from the task manager. Rename both the folder. Anyway, the EApp is not installed right now, so you won't face any problem if you rename it. And if you don't have this folder, just ignore this step. And now you can go to this C users, C drive users, and then your username, and then open app data. If you don't see app data, again make sure that show hidden item is checked. Open app data folder and then local folder, and over here rename this EA desktop electronic arts. EA desktop, let's find if we have EA desktop. Yeah, so in my case I have already renamed it. So if you have EA desktop, you can make a right click and just rename it. And EA electronic arts also, you can just make a right click, you can rename it, and rename this EA launch helper, right? So it's EA launch helper, you can rename it. In my case I've already put .old in all the folders, so rename it and then you can try to install EA app again. Now the next step is to change the install location. For this is like if the EA app was previously installed, in that case you can uninstall EA app. If it is not installed, then you don't have to. Uninstall is not applicable if EA is already installed. Then restart your computer, and after the system restart, install EA desktop app using the new installer. So let's go to the website and we will download the new installer. So click on download the EA app once again, click on Windows, and then you can go to the download location, and this one is the new installer. And what we have to do, we have to change the installation directory to desktop. So we have to create a desktop folder named EA. So we will go to desktop, and in the desktop we will create a new folder named EA. Once we create this folder, now we will go to the new installer. Using the new installer, we will make a right click and then click on run as administrator. Click on yes to allow, and then in my case it is already installed, so let me uninstall it first. So once you run the new installer, you will see let's go, but do not click on let's go, click on customize setup, and here you can see the game library location is this. You can change it, and then you can go to desktop, select the folder EA, click on select folder and click on let's go, and you can install the EA app and then check. Next step is to, now if you're using IM disk, RAM drive, you must set temp location to default to complete the location. If you're using this, you know how to do it. After setting the variables to defaults, you can try installing EA app. This has worked for few players if you're using these IM disk or RAM disk. The next step is to update Windows. If you're not using it, just ignore this step. Now the next step is to update Windows. Now this is important, so open Windows settings, go to Windows Update or Update in Security, and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed over here, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can try to install EA app and then you can check. Still not working. The next step is to make sure your Windows Update service is enabled. Now for this, type in services and then go to services, find Windows Update in the list, make a double click on Windows Update, set this to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. With Windows update selected, click on restart, and once this is done, now you can try to install it once again. Next step is to uninstall EA app and the remains of EA app using Revo uninstaller. So you can try Revo uninstaller. You can just search this in Google if you don't have it installed on your computer. In Google search, if you type in Revo uninstaller, you can download the free Revo uninstaller free version. So go to the free download, and then you can download it and then you can install it. In my case, it is already installed on my computer. So you can just open Revo uninstaller, and then if you find EA app, then uninstall EA app. So check in the list. Here you can see EA app. If you see EA app, you can uninstall it. If you don't see, then you cannot uninstall it. Make sure that you close all the EA services or application from the task manager. So let me close this EA app and task. And if you find EA background service, make a right click and task, and then make a right click, uninstall, continue. Now click on uninstall over here and let the uninstall complete. Now, once the uninstall is complete, you can close this and you have to select advanced option over here. So select advanced, then click on scan. Select all, delete, yes. Select all, delete, yes. Now, once the uninstall is complete, you have to delete any folders, EA folder in program files and program data, except the EA games, because EA games has your game installed. Has the installed games. Now for this, you can open File Explorer. You can go to this PC, and then you can open C drive, open program data. If you find EA folder over here, in my case, this is the old one. I will just delete it, and then the old one. If you have any EA folder, so in my case that was the old folder, that's the only thing I have. Now go to this C drive, and then it's program files, I think. Yeah, program files, and then Do not delete this, never delete this, because it has your games. So only delete the EA folder and Electronic Arts folder. Make a right click, then delete it, and then make a right click and then delete it. Do not delete this EA. In my case, the EA app is installed, so I'm not able to delete it. So in your case, you will be able to delete it. If you face any problem, that means there is some EA process running. Okay, let me close EA. For you, this is not applicable because you have already uninstalled it and you don't have EA app installed. In my case, I already have it installed. Now you can delete this. Never delete EA games. And now restart your computer. Restart is a must after this. And after the system restart, you can go to EA website. You can download the new installer and try installing the EA app using the new installer. Run as administrator. Click on yes to allow. And then you can click on install. In your case, it will be installed. Once you install it, you know, you can use the new installer, install it, and you should be able to install it. You should not receive this error anymore. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.